G'day guys, how's it going? Jai Garner here, back again with another video. So today I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. I don't usually do intermittent fasting, but because I'm going on a cut soon, I want to see if this is going to be an easier option for me. So I'm here at Cronulla at the moment with James and we're trying intermittent fasting out today. It's currently 9:30. I have another hour and a half till I eat, and then after that I can have my breakfast, and then I'm gonna have a late lunch and then dinner. So I'll show you guys what I'm having. But at the moment, me and James are just doing a workout and we're just working on our muscle ups at the moment. So I'll show you a clip of that later on. But yeah, I just ripped my hands. Yeah, you probably don't want to see that, but I ripped my hands just doing the muscle ups. So I think my muscle ups are done for today. But anyway, let's get to the first meal. All right, guys, just quickly before I show you the first meal of the day, I gotta cook it, because I'm getting pretty hungry now. But surprisingly, that wasn't too bad. I kind of found that pretty easy to last that 16 hours. So I'm really looking forward to my food though. But at the moment, I'm just editing my video, which for you guys will be the last video, the killer leg workout. Go watch that. It's a great workout. I definitely recommend trying it out. So just finishing it up now. About to upload that. And yeah, I'll show you guys what I'm having. Alright guys, so this is the first meal of the day. Oats and 200 grams of steak. This is a great breakfast. It's going to fill me up and it's low in sugar as well, so I'm not going to be too hungry and feel like more food later. And I'll be looking forward to lunch after that. But for now, I'm looking forward to breakfast, so I can't wait to eat this. So I'll talk to you a bit more after breakfast. That breakfast was delicious. I really enjoyed that breakfast. Here's the macros for that meal. I'm feeling pretty good after that first meal. And as I said, it wasn't that hard not to eat before 11 o'clock. But that was also because I was pretty busy and I was pretty occupied with James working out and then my hand with the blisters and stuff. But it was a great morning and it kept me busy, so I didn't really get that hungry. Oh yeah, guys, pro tip, if you feel hungry a lot, a way to avoid that is by occupying yourself and making yourself busy. It'll take your mind off the food and you won't feel as hungry. And if you guys watched last week's video, you know I failed those oats so bad. I cooked them really bad. That was disappointing. But this week, those oats, they were actually good oats, alright? But I don't know what that was. But yeah, those oats were actually delicious oats. And with the steak, that's a good source of protein, so it's a great breakfast. But yeah, because I'm at school, I'm going to get bored a lot. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me. But if I stay focused, you know, I'm going to get some knowledge gains and also not going to feel as hungry. That's the plan anyway, alright? Because I'm actually liking intermittent fasting so far. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, what is intermittent fasting? Okay, so intermittent fasting is where you don't eat for 16 hours and then eat in a period of 8 hours. So not really much different to your normal day, really, because think about it, you sleep for like 8 to 10 hours, I don't know, maybe you sleep for 6 or something. You sleep around, 8 hours, okay? So I ate last at 7 p.m, so that's why at 11 a.m. today, that's my 16-hour gap. So I'm pretty satisfied with that so far. But you know what, I'm going to show you the quick workout clip this morning with James. And then straight after that, I'm going to show you the second meal of the day. So I'll see you guys there. Now, why was I wearing a jacket before? Because it was absolutely freezing and I needed to stay warm, obviously. But yeah, that was the workout from this morning at Cronulla, where I tore my hand. Whoops. But I just had some pasta and the rest of the steak from last night. I decided to have the pasta in there because I need to get my carbs up a bit. Oh, and I had it with a bit of gravy as well. So there's the macros for the meal there. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I like to work out on my rings a lot. So I don't really use a bar, but that's mainly because there's no bar around me. The only bar is over at Cronulla and we have to catch the train to get there and we don't really have that much time, especially seeing we work out at 5 a.m. in the morning. So that's kind of out of the question because then we got to go to school. So when we go to Cronulla, it's always a fun workout. Now guys, some things to know when you're cutting is 1, count your calories. It's a really good way to know if you're progressing or not, whether you're having too much food or not enough. Step on the scales so you know whether you're losing the weight or not. But you don't want to lose weight too fast, because if you're losing weight too fast, you might not just be losing fat, you might be also losing muscle. But I'll go into that in another video. To be on the safe side, you should lose around half a kilo max a week, or around a pound if you're American. And another thing, all your food doesn't have to be good food. You can have junk food in there as well. And also today I didn't have any fruits, so yeah, have your fruits as well. That helps out. But you can have junk food, all right? For example, I would usually have some chocolates. I don't feel like chocolates right now. I might later. I'll show you if I do have some chocolates because I love my chocolates. But anyway, you can have bad foods in your cut as long as it fits in your macros.
As long as it fits in your macros.
You need to know how much to have though, because obviously it is a cut, so it's going to be hard still. But you don't have to cut out every bad food when you're in a cut, because a lot of the time when you do that, once you get off the cut, you just have these massive cravings and you're like, damn, you know what? I feel like a chocolate. You know what? No, I feel like more than a chocolate. I feel like some cookies. Give me all these cookies. I'll have like 10 cookies, and then I'll have some chips, and then I'll have some more chocolate, and I'll just have every lovely food that is, every delicious food. That is a bad thing to do. You cannot do that. If you're having that craving in your cut, have a bit of bad food. Just don't have too much, all right? That's also why it's really effective to count calories, because you can know whether it's too much or not. I like to have around 50% carbs, 30% fat, and 20% protein. If I can have a bit more protein, that's good, but I don't want to have too much protein, because if I have too much, it's just going to be a waste, all right? So, and protein's valuable, okay? But I'm going to go get some food from the shops, and I'll see you back home. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I decided to ride my scooter instead of my bike. Yeah, the bike was in the garage, and I just decided it'd be easy to ride the scooter. But let me show you guys what I got for dinner.
Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know.
Alright guys, so it's the next day. I decided I'd just talk to you today about dinner, because it was getting dark last night, obviously, because it's dinner time, and the quality goes pretty crap. So I'm here with James. James, bro, where are you going? I'm just about to ask you a question. Anyway, yeah, here's the macros for the meal from last night for dinner, my final meal. Okay, you guys have probably seen this after my dinner meal, but this was actually before my dinner meal. Alright, yeah, because I showed you the clip of what I had for dinner. But yeah, I had some really good cookies. These cookies right here, they are actually they're really delicious. But because they're really delicious, that also means there's probably going to be a lot of calories in them. And guess what? I'll put the macros to them right here. And just a reminder, guys, are we drinking our water? Now, how did I find the intermittent fasting? I actually found it really good. It was a really good way to keep my hunger in check. So I'm actually going to do it again today. I think I'm going to do it as much as possible, because then when I get home, I'm usually more hungry in the afternoons, and that's when I tend to eat a lot more. So it's a good way for me to still eat more in the afternoons and not eat too many calories, because I'm only eating at 11 a.m. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to do it most mornings anyway. I'm probably going to do it every morning except Friday morning and Saturday morning. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Give it a go. See how you find it. Each diet plan is different for everybody. You might not like it. I like it quite a bit, but yeah. Alright, so James does intermittent fasting on a daily basis. James, why do you do it?
Well, it's just a habit now. After a while, you just do it and you get used to it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. You're not usually as hungry in the mornings, right?
Yeah, don't really feel hungry in the mornings.
Yeah, so that helps him able to fit a few more calories into his next meal in the afternoon. So yeah, it's a great way to keep your starvation in check in the afternoons. So is intermittent fasting good or bad for you? Well, it's completely up to you. For some people, it's good because it helps them satisfy their cravings by not eating in the morning. For some people, it doesn't make a difference, and for some people, it's harder to not eat that food in the morning. Sometimes you just want a good breakfast in the morning. For example, this is recorded a few days after actually, and I found it quite hard not to have breakfast this morning. I was pretty hungry, so yeah, it just depends. Some days is different to others. Like if you haven't done intermittent fasting and you want to try it one day, and then if you want to continue with it, I recommend slowly working your way up to it. So doing it like 2 days a week, then 3, then 5 or something, and then just going on to doing it most days of the week, if not every day of the week, okay? Now, if you train in the morning and you do intermittent fasting, there is a myth going around that you can't build as much muscle if you do that. But that's just a myth. Some people say you should take some BCAAs or amino acids to help provide more muscle growth, just to give your body some nutrients to build the muscle. But that's just a myth. It's completely up to you. So now, I didn't forget about the push-ups, guys. I'm going to do them for you now. I got 85 push-ups for you guys to do, so I'm going to do 50 and then 35. And I got 85 push-ups to do, so I'm going to do 50, then 35. And that's going to be it for the video. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next week. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more good content, guys. And if you're still here at this point in the video, you guys are loyal. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another video.
Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape.